Present day. Present time.
Okay, here I'm back again. I'm back again with my freaking conspiracies. You know me, time to give me my freaking 5 o'clock crazy pills. Cause I was kidding. Okay. So let's just talk about this. Okay, so I might be insane, but also but I also might have just uncovered one of the most slept on betrayals in gaming history. Not a bad one. And it involves Game Freak, Nintendo, and something called Beast of Reincarnation. Yes, the people who gave us this, and now trying to give you this. And it's not Pokemon. It's not cute, and it's not turn based. It's revenge. And this isn't Game Freak. This is a cry for help. Game Freak is dropping Beast of Reincarnation, and it isn't random. This is their declaration of creative independence, if you ask me. Why? Because these are poor devs that have been chained to Pikachu's yellow ass for 30 years, like Nintendo's flavor Stockholm Syndrome case. And imagine, and this I recently did come in an interview that they're the only reason that they're involved in the whole Pokemon franchise is because they have a contract with Nintendo. And it's not a coincidence that they're making this game or developing it close to the time where their contract it's just off, you know? They don't have to keep making this shit. And they finally get to make something where the main character doesn't evolve into a floating balloon with anxiety. See, here's where my tinfoil hat activates. Game Freak is not owned by Nintendo. They're co-owned Pokemon through the Pokemon Company, which means they're obligated by a contract to keep making Pokemon games until Pikachu's voice actor hits that sweet social security check. But those contracts don't last forever, and B's reincarnation, that's a warning shot. That's them testing the waters before they rage quit the Pokecall. And guess what? This is not going to be a game that's going to be restricted to Nintendo. It's coming to Steam, it's coming to PC, it's coming to every platform, basically. And then let's talk about why I think that this is a step up for them. This might have been like the last strive for that. So you guys remember Palworld and how Nintendo went on a whole pity parade? And they went against Palworld because the Pokeball thing and they claimed it. And this actually according to Nintendo, this is like corporate blasphemy, and Nintendo should stay silent. Meanwhile, Game Freak getting body on Twitter and Reddit and YouTube thumbnails like why Game Freak fell off. Nintendo sat there like, well, it wasn't our devs who made the sandwich hell. They let Game Freak take the fall, and I feel like Game Freak just got fed up with this because it's like, yeah, not everyone blames Game Freak for making bad games, but I feel like this interview kind of like if people do watch it, which I doubt it because people barely care about Pokemon these days, but they made it really clear that they don't want to make Pokemon games. They're only doing it because they have to. And now they're giving us a game that it's actually something beyond, and I was surprised. Like it was like adult story, like the voice acting was so good. It was insane. I was like, I can't believe this is freaking Game Freak. And yeah, Game Freak has had games before Pokemon, but they weren't too known because Pokemon pretty much overshadow all their successes. And I feel like this is really shady of Nintendo. Like they let Game Freak just take the fall, and they fed them to the Power Wolves while planning the last remake of Pokemon Beach Edition or whatever color they're gonna make this time. So why is Beast of Reincarnation really? It's not just a Soulslide. It's not even a game. It's a supplemental resignation later written on Real Engine 5. I do gotta say it's probably gonna suffer from micro stutters, according to the trailer that I watched. So no Pokemon, no Nintendo, no joy, just lore. Death and probably cutscenes where someone cries in grayscale. Expedition 33. Just saying. This is Game Freak, and I want to make this is basically Game Freak. I want to make games without Metagross breathing down my neck. That's how I see it. So in 2026, if Game Freak finally diffs, just know It was the beginning. And if the next Pokemon game is made by an AI that runs on Joy-Con batteries, you know why. I see you, Game Freak. Blink twice if you're being held hostage by Mario. Anyways, that's my mental breakdown for today. Follow me on Kick, where I stream on Linux, I stream about games, I spiritual reincarnate on camera, I yell into the void, the typical me content, spooky content. Say spooky, say weird, and never tries a company that puts frame drops on your childhood. And until next time.